All right, I'm excited to be here with my friend and loan officer Chris Geyer from Atlantic Coast Mortgage. Hi, Chris.
Hey, how's it going, Phil?
I'm doing really well today. Thank you. So I've got this cool two-unit building in the U Street Tower where I think it's a great opportunity for someone trying to do a house hack. Live in one unit, rent the other, and have that unit kind of offset their payment. The purchase price on 1911 8th Street Northwest is $1,100,000. How little money do that someone need to put down in order to buy that place, percentage wise and dollar wise?
Sure. Well, if you use an FHA loan, which I would recommend for this particular property, the down payment requirement is 3.5%, and 3.5% on 1.1 million is $38,000.
Okay, cool. And now you have some closing costs, I'm sure. Now, my client, as an incentive, the seller is going to pay 2.5% of the purchase price towards someone's closing costs. What's the total closing cost likely to be?
Sure. So I mentioned the $38,000 down payment plus $31,000 in closing costs for a total of $70,000 cash to close, and your seller's credit of 2.5%, which equals $27,000, comes out to a total cash to close to buy the house of $42,000.
So that's what someone has to show up with a check on the day of closing.
That's right. That's
Okay.
it.
Now, how does that break out like on a monthly basis, right? We have one unit is renting in the building for $4,354. So bringing in a lot of that. Now that offsets the monthly payment. What would the monthly payment be with 3.5% down on this property?
Sure. So the monthly payment is about $8,300 a month, and of course that's offset by the rent, which you mentioned is about 43 or so. So your net monthly mortgage payment is going to be just shy of $4,000.
Right. So $42,000 down, more or less, $3,900 a month, and that includes taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance, all that stuff.
That's right, all in PITI, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance.
Awesome. That's great. Now you have to live in the place forever, or can someone live in it for a year, or what are the
No, the
rules?
guidelines are pretty clear for FHA. You're expected to live in it for a year. After that, you can move out, rent the other unit, and go on your way, and perhaps do it again if you like.
That is awesome, and people are using this to kind of build equity and start their real estate investments, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of tried and true. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and if your lifestyle allows you to do it and live in a home for a year and have a tenant, then it's a perfect option. It's great.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, you're welcome.